Pre-Spanish era. The pre-Spanish Filipinos worship nature, the sun, the moon, the animals, the birds, and even old trees. They are exercising chants and dedicating animals for their god. They also believe in ancestral spirits called Anitos by the Tagalogs and Diwatas by their religion wasn't clear until Spaniards came in the Philippines and introduced the Christianity. Our traditional clothes used by our ancestors is the bahag. Bahag is also known as G-string or loincloth. It is also a piece or a garment kept in place by a belt which covers the genitals. Our clothes started to change from bahag to barong Tagalog for boys to baret saya for girls. Our ancestors has own way of communicating and writing way back then. They used to write in caves, and every line and strokes has own meaning. We already have baybayin before Spaniards came. Baybayin is an ancient script. Next is witchcraft or pangkukulam in Tagalog, which means the exercise or invocation of allegedly supernatural powers to control people or events. Practices typically involving sorcery or magic. Next is babaylan. Babaylan refers to the pre-colonial Philippine tradition of female mystical healers whose spiritual connectedness was a source of political and social power. Babaylan women serve as intermediaries between spiritual worlds in their communities. Their leadership roles are multifold: warrior, healer, priest, courtship, and marriage. The man is required to give a dowry or bigay kaya. It was a type of dowry consisted a piece of land or gold. The groom's parent gave a gift called pangihimuyat. Himaraw was another payment for raising the future bride during her first infancy period. Including the bride's nurse received share of dowry, and it was called bigay suso. And as the time goes by, pangharana was invented. Social classes. Slaves are classified into two: alipin sa gigilid or homeless. They are forbidden to have own family. The next is aliping namamahay. They have their own house and family. Next is freemen. These are the working class. Nobles or maharlika. These are the rulers. They were usually addressed as raja or datu. Pre-Spanish literature. The early form of literature during pre-Spanish period was classified into written or oral. Here are some examples.
Halimbawa ng sawikain, nasa tao ang gawa, nasa Diyos ang awa.
Bugtong-bugtong, isang pasukan, tatlong labasan. Sagot, damit.
May kasabihan po tayo na unang hanapin ng paraan, huwag ang dahilan.
Hindi, wala na. Finish na. Hindi, wala na. Finish na. Hindi, wala na. Finish na.
Thank you for listening.